Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of Cooking with ChefZeeJay. Alright, so today we're going to do something different. We're going to be making a highly requested dish of mine that I like to make all the time. It's Chinese beef noodle soup, or how I say it in Chinese, Niu Rou Mian. Let's start off with the ingredients we're going to use. So, right here, as you can see, are all the beautiful ingredients. Alright, we got a couple scallions, I'm going to use 3 of them, 2 tomatoes right here, a piece of ginger root, a couple garlics, alright, use that as many as you want, and an onion we're going to dice up. Obviously, we're going to cook everything in the Instant Pot, alright, that's my secret to all my dishes. You know, we just speed through the process because this is like a hyperbolic time chamber. And these are all the ingredients we're going to use. Sichuan peppercorn, alright, necessity, and dried chilies, alright, the more you add, the spicier it gets. Star anise, alright, necessity for the soup. Sugar, I like to use cane sugar because cane sugar is just bougie. And speaking of bougie, I also like using Himalayan pink salt. You can use any kind of salt. This is just, you know, I got it from Costco because it's a good deal. This is a secret hidden gem. It is Shaoxing cooking wine, or Chinese rice wine. A lot of Asian dishes use this, so this is going to be the secret hack for today. Also, you can't forget this. Let me clean it for you guys. This is Sichuan style broad bean sauce. Alright, it's going to be the spicy sauce that makes it all red and the meat all tender and good, with that juicy flavor. And these two are soy sauces we're going to use. So one's dark and one's light. Honestly, you just need one, but I like to mix the two because the dark soy sauce will give it the dark red broth look you usually see when you order at Chinese restaurants. The light one just packs a little extra punch to it. Alright, so let's look at the meats we're going to use today. Here we have 3 heel meats. Alright, it's about, I think, 2 pounds I got from the Chinese supermarket. And here we got 1.5 pounds of tendon. So the tendon is optional, you know, I like tendon. It's up to you if you want it. The heel meat is, well, the thing is, normally what I do is I try to cut it first before I boil it. But the thing is, like, it's so hard to cut because of this fascia around it, and I'm using medical terms. The fascia makes it really hard to cut the muscle, because this is literally the beef muscle. So we're gonna try something different today. What we're gonna do is, we're gonna take one of these sauce packets. So luckily right here, my water's already boiling. Oops. So we're gonna drop one of these in. And over here, we're just gonna put these guys in here. We're gonna boil it first, and then maybe it'll be easier to cut after. And now we wait. The reason why we're boiling this in the first place is to get rid of the scum. So what's scum, you ask? Well, let's take a look. As you can see the white stuff floating on the top? Yeah, that's what they call scum. So we're basically boiling off the meats to get rid of that, because you don't want that in your soup, right? So we're actually just doing this to get rid of it first. We're not going to boil it for too long, otherwise you'll lose the flavor. So at this point you can see it's boiling, we got the scum on the top. So right about now we can kind of stop, turn off our flame, and I'm just going to toss the water. I don't know if you can see very well, my apartment has shitty lighting, but so the tendons we're just going to throw into the pot, the Instapot. Alright, we're just going to keep that there for now. These guys we're going to have to rinse real quick, get rid of any remaining scum. You don't need that bag. Alright, and we're moving over here to cut these up into small pieces. Nice. Looking pretty good. Alright, cheers, brother.
Cheers, dude.
So now we start the real process. Alright, so we got a huge wok here. I recommend everyone get something this size. And we're gonna start with the heat about medium-high. Okay. So any kind of oil will do here. I'm using olive oil, extra virgin. Alright, so just here we go. Alright, so we're gonna wait for that to heat up a little bit. Start putting garlics. Yes. The garlics and the gingers go first. Alright. So here, order matters. We're going to start with the garlic and ginger. If you could smell through a camera, that'd be amazing, because this smells like fucking God's jizz right now.
She's all over me, dude.
Alright. So at this point, what we can do is turn this to high heat. Alright, and for another 10 seconds or so, we're gonna keep stirring this. And so next, we have the onions from earlier. I diced them up, so we drop them all in. That. Onions are just smell it. And while we're waiting for that, you know, we just sip on our beer. And I apologize if I look like shit. I just came back from the gym and haven't showered yet. Because food is life, so we gotta get the food done first. Alright, so at this point, I'm gonna drop the scallions, the green onions. Alright, so we don't want to overcook that, we put that towards the end. And come over here real quick. Alright, so I cut this guy up too. Let's go everywhere. The tomatoes! Tomato. Alright.
So is it a vegetable or a fruit?
In my theory, I think it's both. You got a little bit of both.
Beauty's in the eye of the beholder, eh?
True. Alright, so let me just pull down. We're just gonna let it chill for a little bit. Alright, as soon as it starts heating up again, we add the meat. Like that, yeah. Alright, so, oh dude, I need 2 hands to hold this. So here's all the meat I cut up and diced. Alright, we're gonna add this in. Oh snap! Oh snap! Alright, so look at that. Alright, so the key thing we're gonna add here is the rice wine. Alright, so the wine is actually gonna help get rid of some of that gamey flavor from the meat. So I like to add a cool amount. You know, I really don't measure how much stuff I use. It's all like, you know, from experience. So, you know, add a little bit, but don't add too much. That's my advice. Especially with the salt, because if you add too much salt and it gets too salty, there's nothing much you can do. But if it's not salty enough, you can always add more salt later. Look at that. Alright, so another key ingredient coming up. So the thing I showed you earlier, the Sichuan style broad bean sauce, or any variant of. I'd like to add 1 huge spoonful. So that would be like that bad boy. Actually, no, I have extra meat here, so we're gonna go another half. Alright, so 2 of those spoonfuls. And right about here, while everything is slowly, the flavors are getting simmered together, just in my chilies, I'll start adding a couple. So, I don't know how much spiciness you guys can handle, but I love my spicy, so I grab a couple, add them now, and later before I start the Instant Pot, I add some more. So I add actually a shit ton of this stuff. Add peppers there, and then the peppercorn too. Alright, I add half now and half later. So at this point, like not that much. This smells good. You smell it, Neil?
Oh yeah. It smells like Chengdu.
Chengdu taste. Is Bandit smelling it?
Oh, Bandit's super jealous.
Alright, so you know, we just let it freaking boil and shit. Right here, I'm gonna add some of the soy sauce right now. I'm gonna soak in some flavor. So this is a dark soy sauce. Let's see.
Does that mean extra concentrated or what?
Not really. It's not that much, you know, like saltier. It's just gives it the dark look to it, you know. So that's why we definitely need some extra salt. So let's put some salt. And here, the cane sugar. Alright, so make sure, the reason why we add sugar, we don't add too much. We don't try to give it like a sweet taste to it, but the sugar is added to kind of counteract all the saltiness basically. So when you bring it there, it has like a more savory taste. So how much I'm gonna add? Let's see. Like that much. What is that, a teaspoon? 2 teaspoons?
Yeah, big tablespoon.
Big tablespoon? Yeah. So we add that. Alright, so at this point we can kind of turn off the heat. Alright, because all the flavor and all the juices are really concentrated right now. The meat is soaking all the good savory stuff. But you know what really gets the flavor out? Pressure cooker. So let's take a look at that. Okay, so we have the pressure cooker right here. Just the thing that comes inside. We put the tendons in there already. And what we're gonna do is kind of just put everything in here. Oh god, I hate this part.
Slow and steady, Joe.
Oh shit, dude. Did I get everything? Oh god, I think that's it.
Except for whatever fell behind the stove.
Fuck, dude. Alright, that's good.
It's pretty good.
So look at that, dude. Okay, so now that we have everything here, let's add a little bit of our soy sauce. And I'm quite generous with soy sauce because this is basically the base of the soup. A lot of the soup is soy sauce, so that's quite a bit. And then I'm gonna add a little bit more of my dark soy sauce.
For color.
Yep, again, Neil knows. This is for the color, alright, gives a darkness to it. You know, and try not to add too much, because if you add too much, then you can't really undo it. But if you add less now, it's not enough. You can definitely add more later. So we have that. And at this point, what I'm gonna do is grab some more star anise. Look at that.
That's a good amount.
Yep. It gives it the spices. You know, just kill the bag, dude. Drop it all in. Drop all the star anise in.
Yeah, how many pounds of meat is that?
I think it's like 2.5 pounds of meat.
Okay.
So this will make actually 6 or 7 servings. So after I make it, me and Neil probably eat like 1 serving each, and the rest of it I store in like Tupperware and then put it away and then freeze it. And when we're hungry, you know, just fucking cook it really quick. And then again, I mentioned earlier I like to add a little bit more Sichuan peppercorn at this point. Look at that.
Oh, Salt Bay.
Salt Bay? Oh shit. I'm gonna add some more fucking chili.
This guy does not want to have a comfortable dump later.
Alright, so I brought over the sink, and the last step is basically add water. Alright, so we're gonna fill our soup to max. And usually the Instant Pot has a little sign right here that says how much water you can add to max. I'm a rebel, so I usually go over it. Right. Oh, it's max! But we're gonna keep going. Oh shit, alright, that's good. Alright, so I'm bringing this over here. Alright, so we got a good old pot right here. We're gonna put it in here. Alright, I think that's well balanced. Alright, so what I did was I pressed adjust so it's more pressure. And since it's that, let's do 55 minutes. So anywhere between 45 minutes to an hour, we're gonna do this on. And we'll come back when it's done. Beef stew is almost done. In the meantime, let's cook our noodles. So I just bought some from the Asian market. Here it is. Alright, so and look at that shake. Alright, so let's drop this in. Stir it around so it doesn't stick. Alright, so we're gonna cook the noodles for about like a minute. Who's begging? Alright, so get it. Put the veggies in, keep stirring it,
Which veggies are those?
Bok choy.
Ah, bok choy.
Bok choy.
Is that the thing that Farfetch'd held?
I don't even know how to answer that question. I don't even know what the hell Farfetch held.
I think it was a leak.
Oh, a leak, yeah, that's what it is, yeah. It's a leak. Bok choy. Alright, so it's like 11 p.m. We got work tomorrow morning. We're gonna wake up at 7. And we don't have time to wait for this to finish. So we're gonna have to cheat the system a little bit, alright? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Look at all that steam coming out. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh shit. Dude. I can't cover it. We're just waiting for this little button to go in. So this guy tells us how much pressure is inside. As long as this guy's up, there's a lock, so you can't physically. Oh, speak of the devil, it just dropped. All right, the moment of truth. You ready? Oh shit, dude. All right, so we're gonna bring it over here. We gotta apologize for the poor lighting. Like that. So all this stuff on the top kind of need. Alright, so I kind of want to show you guys this part. Alright, so here is the tendon we put in earlier, one piece of it. Alright, we have 3 of these guys inside. So what I do is I take that out and just look how easy it cuts. It just slices through. That's tendon in the pressure cooker, folks. Just like, look at that. Just melt through. Like, I'm not even putting any pressure. It's just falling apart with this knife. And it's just like so easy to cut. So I just chop them in small pieces. And I'll just repeat that with the other 2 tendons. So I'm kind of curious how the soup tastes. Oh yeah, that's spicy. I can taste every single pepper I put in. Well, it's good though. If you like spicy, you'll like that. That's for sure. All right, so let's pour some in the bowl for Neil. And let's get some of this good stuff in here. Look at that. Look at that.
Sorry, Bandit, you can't have any.
And then Neil says he's down to try some tendons, so we're gonna add some tendon for him. Add some small pieces if he likes it. And finally, this is optional. I like it. I don't know if you guys will. But I'm gonna make Neil try it. We got bamboo shoots. Alright, so I'll give him. Bamboo really goes really well with this. So I'm gonna give him 2 pieces and see if he likes it. Alright, bro. Ciao. Oh, fuck.
See what the chef has in stock for me.
Alright.
Alright, got a little bit of scallion in here in the soup. Let's try it. Wow. So fresh. Definitely spicy, so definitely watch the number of peppers you put in if you can't handle the spice. Perfect amount of salt. Not too much soy sauce. Just perfect.
Try the meat.
Alright. Oh my god. Look at that. Look at how easy it just breaks apart. I'm literally chopping it with the chopsticks. Amazing, dude. Let's try out some of these noodles.
Yeah, try the nudes.
The nudes. Nice al dente. Some cold pickled bamboo shoots goes really well with it. Contrasts with the heat. Really nice. Well, 10 out of 10 would recommend.
You heard it here first, folks. And that's how you make beef noodle stew. So we'll catch you next time. Oh, God. It hurts so much. It's so hot. I thought this would make the fascia easier to cut. Oh, shit. Dude, I'm scared it's gonna break.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God. Alright, so let's fucking pour this shit. Oh. Alright. That's good. Alright, so let's bring it back. Breathe in the aromas. Oh shit, meat went flying somewhere. Whatever. You know, I can't tell how hot this is because this fucking stove is on. But
We had the what?
we had the meat.